What's up? Welcome back to the Void for another mod review. Uh, let's get right into it and see where the Void has brought us today, what mod it wants us to review. It's the last time. It's the Necro Rooted mod. Oh, yeah, stuff's already that's been happening out here. But you know, it's a work in progress mod. Everything's not out with it fully. Uh, Aarokend, he's been making it, the creator of what's it called? Of Abominations. So yeah, he's a chill dude. I fuck with him. He's cool. Uh my video wouldn't even get monetized, so I don't really care about cursing the first few minutes. But yeah, let's hop into get into like this small stuff. Let me pull up the wiki page. There's some stuff that's not on the wiki just yet, so I'm not going to cover over everything with my like the full knowledge. I'll go over everything to my full knowledge, but yeah, let's hop right into it. Okay, so first is the only item in the mod right now. It's the Necro sack. I'm not really sure how you get them, but basically what they can do, you can chuck them, and wherever they hit, the Necro will spawn. Then over here we have all the, I'll do this one last because this is like a big thing. Right here we got all the different blocks. Grab them all. You got the block of Necro Root, which is like the infection block. You got the Necro Root, which will spawn on top. The hanging Necro Root, which is the underneath stuff. The Necro which is from what you just saw, and in a mob, which I'll show off soon. Necro Cocoon is from the same mob, and then I'm not really sure what the Necro Core is for. I think it's just like a block for the time being. But yeah, let's get right into the mod, the big one of the big important parts of the mod. All right, so these guys, they're called the Necroites, and they are made of only Necro Root. Yeah, each of them have their own like special thing. Let me scroll down a little. But yeah, no, all of them help the infection. Okay, so you have the very first one. You have, where's it at? The Necro Blossom. This is what starts. So this will spawn in like a dark area, and boom, and then when it comes out like this, and it will spawn necrospores, which you'll see if you don't kill it before it does it. And chuck the spore, and then these are the spores, right there, and then they'll go and infect someone. Like probably go to the sheep over there and infect them. Then after the spore and that, we have the Befallen. Let me find it real quick. Right here, the Befallen. The Befallen. It says it's one of the most dangerous entities. One of the first dangerous entities. That is so loud, holy. It will shoot Necro sacks. Oh, that's what this is from. So that's what makes that loud sound. Okay, but it shoots the sacks, and it will, when they hit the ground, it spawns them, and it will it will search for beings to consume, and every time it kills something, it will grow in size. It has more health, regenerate, and deal more damage. It can grow up to 4 times its original size, and it uses a grapple to move to the opponent. And once it has, and like to hurt them, it releases a poison cloud when it's fighting. And when it has 3 kills, it will start building a Necro Cocoon, and to protect itself, and it shoots more the lichen sacks, and it has a chance to spawn Necro Blossoms. It says it's more is explained in the systems page, but the systems page is not done just yet. Chick. Oops, there we go. Are you gonna? You're not gonna go after the chickens? There we go. So, no, it's not. Pig? We'll go after the pigs. Trying to see if I can get her to kill something. No, I can't. Okay. Okay. Then next, we have the Fester. The whole point of the Fester, where's it at? Right here. This guy is to buff my god. Let me go a bit away. Oh, there we go. You can see it. It grew. Once this, there we go. Now, I don't know where it went though. But the Fester spawns those Necro tentacles. And it will buff other Necros with invisibility, speed, and strength and stuff like that. And you'll know it's buff something because the buff target has it will spawn, because when it buffs the buffing target, it will spawn smoke particles. It can't buff other necrofesters or necro Worcester things. It summons these tentacles when it's fighting right here. Summons that when it's fighting to do that. It can also only summon one at a time. Tentacle. It will also summon it will summon one of these really far away. Not really far away. It will summon one of these more far away from the target. This thing right here, which I think sucks them in. Yeah, it's like sucking them in. And it can only summon one of them until the one it summoned, until it dies. The one it summons, I'm pretty sure. It can also summon a poison cloud. The Necroflotus. Let me find that. This one right here. It can fly up like that. See? It's the only one that can move freely. It uses a mix of gases to move. Its cocoon is fragile. When it's fighting, it will go in the air and start circling the target. It doesn't deal damage, but it will instead launch the target into air to deal fall damage. It's one of the more dangerous necroites, and it will spawn a poison cloud too. So I think a common theme is poison clouds. Then you have the, let me get it all on the page. Okay, you had the most we've got the Befallen, that we shot the Fester, and the original. Okay, so then we had the most dangerous necrotic of them all. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, so this is what starts the main infection. It will eradicate everything. It summons the tentacles too when it's fighting. It can also summon Festers, Befallen, and Blossoms when it gets hurt. If it has a chance to. It has a chance to get any good effect in the game when it gets hurt. It can also get good effects from mobs. When it's hurt, it has a chance to launch you away from it. It can also add up to damage a little. So as you damage it, it will slowly adapt to a single type of damage, and then it will stop adapting to that damage. And the most dangerous ability of it is when it dies. It is a big explosion. It says when it dies, it will not really die. It will start charging an attack with a high-pitched sound that is like a nuclear bomb falling, and attacks will say run. And then after that, a big explosion happens that sets entities on fire and creates a huge crater, and just is very bad. Okay. I already showed the tentacle. Whoops, did not mean to do that. I already showed that off. Okay, I'll show off the. Actually, let's go over here real quick. I'll show it off actually once I'm showing off the point system, because that's a thing. But yep, here you go. You see the cocoon of it in there. If I head in there. Oh, that's never mind. But yeah, there we go. Never mind. The Befallen right there. The cocoon, and it shoots a whole bunch of them out to cover the land in that. Thank God I didn't get this chest. Okay. Then in the next one, we have the Necro Rooted. Basically these are the living beings who the Necro Root have taken over. It tries not to affect their brain, and yeah, I'm not gonna really read any of these because they're just like, it's nothing like too complicated. They're just like the Necro Rooters. Maybe like some of them. You know, they're just like infected variants of their actual vanilla self. So I'll show them off real quick. Okay, so we have the horse, we have the pig, the sheep. I like the models. They're nice. I like them. They look good. Enderman, cow. I like the cows the most. I like the gray. I'm not really sure what that means. Oh, then we have the Vindicator. Use the iron axe still. There's a bit of we went up a stage right there. There's a bit of unless it's turning it invisible, that could be possible. There's the villager. There's a human. Oh, I just spawned it. God damn it. Gosh. Oh, we'll go show it off too. Is it gonna? No, I think it got glitched somehow and it's stuck. It's stuck like spreading. Oh, that was back. Okay, never mind. Oh, I think you can only do 20 damage to it max. I think that's what it said. What the hell? Maybe that's why it said pray. But you know, it starts to spread the infection like this. Okay. Then we have the wolf, which is the last one I have to show off. That's the wolf. Okay, then let's move on to the next category of them. It is called the, we find it, Necro Possessed. Basically, these are the non-living beings like the Blaze and Skeleton. Only two so far, but Skeleton and Blaze. Basically, the Necro Rooted, we have to do a whole bunch with like DNA, like living beings and stuff. So yeah, these ones can't really do much stuff because they're dead and they don't have any like actual like living flesh, anything for them. And then you have the Necro Evolves. They are Necro Rooted that got enough kills to change their appearance and strength to become stronger. They have the flesh of the entities they killed. They're known for their glowing eyes. They have extremely good vision. They can break blocks. And every time they kill something, their health will increase by 1 and they'll start regenerating. And then these are like the first danger. Okay. So let's head a bit away so I don't hear the music the Befallen plays for some reason. But over here, okay. Number 1, we have the Ripper. Right here. Kind of looks like the can fly, I like that, but kind of looks like the zombie from the Entomophobia. It has 2 blades. It is the top body of a Necro Rooted and ripped all over. And they have 2 wings that can fly I think it means at high speeds. It can reach targets fast, and their legs have been absolutely destroyed. And now they have a bone instead of a foot. And they look extremely malnourished, and they play a buzzing sound. That's how you detect they're nearby. Just so you know, the wiki is like, it's not in broken English, but there's stuff like misspelled and everything like that. Some like that, because I don't know if he does speak full English, but I know he does speak English, but I think he also speaks like Spanish or something like that. I'm not too sure, because I know in his Discord server he has a non-English chat, so I'm pretty sure Aarokend speaks 2 languages, which is a hell of a lot better than me. I I only speak English, bro. That's it. Okay, on to the next one, Necro Destroyer. This one right here, yeah, Necro Destroyer. It is a Necro evolved from the Necro Rooted villager. They have become brutally disformed. They have long claws and a lot of tumors. Their legs have broken into a strange form, and when they attack, they break blocks below them, and they can leap really high. Okay, I like that. The villager evolved. Okay, the canine is the next one, I'm pretty sure. Yep, the canine is the evolution of all the rooted animals. It has parts of a whole bunch of animals all together. It has sheep, horse, has a leg of a sheep and a horse, a leg of a combination of a pig and cow. It just it's like an animal combination, and it can gain when fighting. It has speed boost, swimming boost, and it will start regenerating. When it hurts you, it will sometimes inflict nausea and blindness. That's what that looks like. You just saw it a second ago. And then the final Necro evolved is the Necro Sherber. It is the Necro evolved from a Necro Evoker. It is another flying thing. It looks like a hawk. Like you can see it. I like that. I like the flying animations. They're very clean. They're really nicely made. They have 2 wings. They can fly fast, but not as fast as a Necro Ripper. They shoot it reached another stage. They shoot a projectile, the Necro tumor, out of their intestine, and they shoot an amount of 3 projectiles, devastating the land. And unlike the Evoker that has a chance of appearing with a totem of dying, they'll always appear with one. So they can use it to not die. So yeah, basically, just be careful with that. And oh, are they out? Or is this stuff that's not out? Shaman root mod necro X. No, they're not. They're not out yet. But on the mod page, there is another thing. It is a necro merge. There are three necro evolved that merge together to form monstrosities. And I don't know if it's out because I wasn't able to. I can't really find it, but it says that the only one on there, well, basically the thing. Fuck, I didn't it quick. The description of it is every time they kill, their health will increase by 2 and they regenerate, just like the Necro evolves, and they can destroy blocks up to a hardness of 4. The only one there is a Necro Executioner. It looks like a crocodile. They have tentacles on their back. They're blind, so they can only hear and detect sounds. So it might be like a warden. When they detect something, they will start vibrating, going to the location of the sound. It could be a block breaking, hurting an entity. And when they detect something, they'll start running at the target. And if close enough, they'll start throwing area attacks that kill everything. When the target is low on health, they'll grab the target, smashing it to the ground, doing a whopping 35 damage. KO. Damn, the stages are going really fast. And the KO will absolutely obliterate the entity. And yeah, I can really find the Necro merged. I don't really know how I'd get it, but yeah. I'm gonna look one more time. Mod Necro. Can I destroy her? This boy is. No, it's okay. It's not in just yet. Okay. On to another aspect of the mod. Before we do that, the main effect thing in the mod, the growing effect, which is like how the infection spreads. So basically, the infection is weak to water. And so if you touch water, you'll get rid of the effect. But if you have the effect, you personally, it means the root is growing inside you, and it will start to consume your like insides out. So you have like a minute to touch water, and you won't turn. And I'm pretty sure the same thing works with mobs and everything like that. So yeah, just if you get the effect, make sure you go and touch water right away. Yes, it's not too hard, but in my opinion, but eventually it will become like less. It will become like resistant to water at a higher stage. I'm not sure which. I can find. I'll find it out in a second. But yeah, and we'll go through the stages in one moment. One more thing I'm gonna cover before. So basically, there are variants of the Necro, and it's just a chance for it to. They have a chance for it to summon, and they have basically it's like a variant that's stronger. So you have like the Rusher. It's like faster basically, but it lowers the health of the entity. So you have a Rusher, the Ripper, Destroyer, and a Destroyer. You have the Toxic one, which basically makes it so it will inflict poison. You have the Toxic Ripper, Toxic Canine. You have a Tank. Basically they will it will make it have a lot of bruises, reinforcing the entity. The entities that with this variant will inflict slowness to one hit, and they get more health and strength, but they'll become slower. So the Necro Destroyer. So yeah, the Necro Destroyer can be a tank. You have Rage. Oh my god. You have Rage, basically making it spawn with making it that when it has half health, it will start panicking and regenerating, and it gets more strength and speed, and will start spawning particles like crazy. Only the Canine has that. You have the Boomer, will explode when near its target. Yeah, basically that's it. And the one that can have that is the flying one, the Sherber. And then you have Mega and Small. Basically, that just makes it so they have less or more stats. You have the Mega Blossom that you can be, or the Small Blossom. I think the Blossom can actually only have the Mega version. And then the Heisenkin fart, or how the hell you say that? It has the Mega version and the small version, and the Winter Wizard Zell has the Mega and the small version of it, and that's all for the variants. Um, and now moving on to the the thingy. Let me find the comment that Monbox and other dude left. I think Aarokend told me, like himself told me. So let me find it real quick. Uh, um, where he just says in later stages they become. I think Monbox told me an exact stage. Yeah, I'm not too sure actually. I swear he told me the actual stage. I I don't know. I can't find it. I'm just gonna cut that out because I wasn't able to find it at all. So I just spent some time searching for it. But let's go through the actual phases real quick. Okay, so um, root mod is the command space necro points. You can do all that. Set. We're gonna do it at 0. Okay, so root mod necro status. Yeah, okay. So root mod again points add 100 is for the seed stage. Root mod points add or set 500. Nope. Root points set 1,000. Growth. Oh, it was germination first. So what was? How much is germination? Status points set 750. Yep, germination 750. Mod points set 500. Growth stage root mod points set 2,000. Reproductive stage is 2,000. Root mod points set 250. Nothing. Root mod points set 3,000. Nothing. / root mod points set 350. Nothing. Root mod points set 4,000. Still nothing. Is this the end of it? I thought there was one more. 500. Still nothing. How? Mod points set 5,000. Yep, pollination. And I thought, is there any more? Root mod points set 7500. Root mod points set. I think pollination is the final stage. If I'm correct, it doesn't seem to. Yeah. Root mod points set. Yeah. That's the final stage. So it goes 100, 750, 1,000, or maybe, yeah, I think it's probably that. 1,500. No, 2,000. 1,000, 2,000, and then 5,000. And then you have, this is an effect that happens. You get the green and then green lightning. Okay. And I just want to see this one last thing real quick. Show you guys it. Not range. Root mod. Start Necro raid. Boom. So I'm not too sure how these raids start or what they are, but I'm guessing once it gets to a certain thing, there's a chance for a raid to just start and spawn around you or something. That's what my guess would be. But you know, Eric can let me know how this stuff actually works in the comments. But yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed my review, Aarokend, and I hope everyone watching enjoyed as well. And if you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel out. You can also go to the description and go to my Discord or my Patreon. You don't got to, but it helps me out, like I said. But other than that, I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, night, evening, whatever time it may be for you. And peace. I'll see you all. I cannot speak. I will see you on whatever video you watch next.